What's up guys, give me a show back in the video. Today's video is what if the what if the Terminate Destroyers arc had all 12 universes? So basically I took that concept and what if there was 5 fighters in the Terminate Power instead of 10. So keep in mind these are all the fighters in my opinion who could participate. Frieza was a last minute member, so I put Krillin instead because he's Goku's best friend, and Goku would obviously want Krillin on the team. So this is the out area and the erased. This is the cast of that didn't make it. So let's begin the theory. So Hop would actually be the first person eliminated from Universe 9. And it was Roselle because it was Frieza. But that wouldn't happen in this timeline. So Roselle wouldn't get eliminated. So he would attack with these three to attack Goku and Vegeta. So yeah, Universe 9 still lose. So which means Universe 9 is unfortunately erased after this battle. So Universe 9 would still be the first universe wiped out. So the next after that. So Krillin, Goku, Gohan, and Piccolo would probably be together now because Krillin was with 18 originally, and he defeated Shilza and Majora. So I still think he'd defeat Majora by himself. And then Krillin would still get attacked by Frost, and he would still get knocked out. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool, and the members from the Terminate Destroyers arc is the 5 fighters. So at this point in the tournament, Universe 2 still has 5 fighters, Universe 3 has 5 fighters, Universe 4 have 4, 6 for Universe 6, 7 is 4, Universe 10 is 5, and Universe 11. And Nariyama, actually no, he's not here. So far everyone's just kind of by themselves. They're all, I think Gohan and Piccolo are a pair and trying to be careful not to get anyone else knocked out. You could argue Krillin is more on guard because there's only 5 of them, but I still think he'd get knocked out by Frost. Meathop originally got knocked out by Kale, but that wouldn't happen in this timeline. So he wouldn't get eliminated yet. And Murray Champ wouldn't get knocked out either because Frieza's not here. So Universe 10 is actually doing very well in the tournament. They're all fighting each other, but because there's only 5 of them in each team, everyone has to be that bit more careful now. And it's all free roam, so it's kind of Universe 4 probably the best advantage because they have a tiny person on their team and an invisible person. Caressel wouldn't get knocked out now because Kale wasn't there. At this point, I think Meatop would get knocked out by. He would get into a fight with Gohan, and at this point, I think he would get eliminated. And Kankusna was originally against 17, but that wouldn't happen in this timeline. And Butama would still be against Gohan. And Murray Champ would fight Piccolo. And Butama would still get eliminated in Universe 6. Universe 10. I think Murray Champ would survive a bit longer. Actually, I'm going to say he gets eliminated now at this point in the tournament. So 3 for Universe 10, 5 for Universe 2, 5 for Universe 3, 4 for Universe 6, 4 for Universe 7, and 5 for 11 and 3 for 10. So Rubo would still get knocked out by Piccolo and Omni by Gohan, but Universe 10 wouldn't get wiped out now because there's actually more of them. Zico wouldn't get knocked out by Jimizu now because he's just not there. He's just not in the tournament. That's the Yardra, by the way, just in case you're wondering. At this point, Knees would still get hit out by Hit. I think Hit will go fighting other characters at this point. I think Hit will then knock out Zikor, which means that Universe 10 would get wiped out. So Universe 10 is actually the second universe wiped out in this version, which is crazy. And that's them out. Ganos was knocked out by Master Roshi, but Roshi isn't here now, so that wouldn't happen. So, and I think at this point, Frost wouldn't get knocked out now because Frieza's not here. So that's important. Frost, I feel like Cobble would still knock out Mona. So she gets knocked out. And I kind of think Frost Hit uses time skip and knock out Ganos. So he's out as well. So no one's out for Universe 2, no one's out for Universe 3 yet. I think Kusuna would be knocked out at this point. There's a lot of people are fighting each other. Kusuna at this point would be knocked out, I think, by Magetta. Magetta and Frost work together to knock her out, kind of a duo situation. And Frieza's not here to knock out Cabba now, so Cabba wouldn't get knocked out. So I kind of think Vegeta would still be working with him at this point. And he wouldn't knock Cabba out yet because he has no reason to. Ribrianne and Rosie were originally knocked out by 1718, but Ranma and Zaraboto would still get eliminated because Goku knocked them out. So I feel like for Gamulus now, somebody else would get hit instead of Cat or Prezra. I think instead of him, I'm actually going to say Universe 3 is stacking at this point. I'm going to say Rosie gets knocked out at this point, and Piccolo would still knock out him somehow how he does, because that's not unfaithful. He doesn't manage to beat him. And my boy, my favorite character, Piccolo, would get eliminated at this point. But because 17 isn't here now, Daemon wouldn't get eliminated, so he actually still there at this point, so we have to keep that in mind. Universe 3 is still that diffusion, so Dr. Pepperoni, these four, Barbara and Boruto, Kazuki, these four would still get defeated like the original because Vegeta, Goku, and Gohan would be working together, and I think those three would be more than enough. Taking out considering that the original Frieza by himself was able to take him out. Sorry about that, guys. It's just having a bit of issue here because I got confused. And now let's eliminate some of the weaker fighters at this point. So Corel would get knocked out. I feel like at this point. I think Universe 3, Barada gets knocked out, which means Universe 3 is out. Which means at this point, during the challenge, during the tournament, it's an erasure for Universe 3. So Universe 3 was the third universe wiped out, which is mad considering they made the top 4 in the original. Daemon, I kind of think he's able to get one more person. I think out of these people, Daemon will be able to get. I think you could get Brienne. So Universe 2 gets wiped out. Which I think would kind of be a shocker if they actually knocked out of the universe. And that's Universe 2 out. So we have Universe 4, Universe 6, Universe 7, and Universe 11. Daemon's the only one for that team. So he's kind of stacking for his team. I think at this point, in the original, that they had to trap Dispo, but Frieza's not there this time. So I think Dispo takes out Megara. And what I'm thinking is Hit and Goku kind of work together to take out Dispo. And I think Hit would use his time stop ability to take out Daemon, which means Universe 4 is out. How do we get to the final 3 universes being Universe 6, 7, and 11? That's just crazy to me. Destruction now. They realise that I think they work together. I think Topal's able to take out Gohan. And I'm going to say take out Frost because Vegeta is not doing the Ultra Instinct arc. And here I think we're to sacrifice Kaba, sacrifice himself to take out Topo. And we've seen this before, Hits out. So if there was only 5 members for the Tournament of Power, Universe 6 would have came 3rd place. So they would have came 3rd. So Vegeta and Goku. Obviously this is tough because at this point Goku wouldn't be able to beat Jiren. But Goku doesn't need to beat Jiren because Goku only needs to stay in there for as long as it needs to for his team to win. But I think Jiren would ultimately defeat Goku and Vegeta. Universe 11 wins, which means Jiren would wish back for his master, and everyone's just wiped out. So, it's a sad theory, but it's what I think would happen. And guys watching, let me know if there's any other theories on this. As a result, thanks for watching. Kind of like, subscribe. Peace for all.